Pip Crypto Show is your boy Wupips, aka WuCrypto. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get it popping today. We're gonna start off with a little crypto talk, talking about Bitcoin. Right now, we can see Bitcoin is down to negative 3.7% from last current price. From yesterday, Ripple is ranked number 3. I marked these two pairs up as my cryptocurrencies. I own not pairs, but I own cryptocurrencies such as Cardano. You know, I own a little Tron. Cardano's number 7. I've been trying to get some more coins. I'm probably gonna get a little real estate of. I like to call these coins real estate because it is just property. You own a portion of a property. It's a digital property. And the components of it is very interesting. We use it it's a decentralized banking. You know what I mean? It's taking a internet ledger that's taking documentation of every transaction that does occur. I'm not a crypto expert. I'm not going to tell you that I am, but I've been trading and, doing background research, vlogging about it. I've gotten better. I know more than I used to know. If you've been following me, a lot of the cryptocurrency I've been talking about, such as Verge, Stellar, Sidecoin. These are all in the top 50 cryptocurrencies. If you invested months ago, you should be in some form of profit. But as we know, cryptocurrency takes time to gain the value that we would like. A lot of it came out recently. A lot of these new cryptocurrencies are new to the market. But let's get into the charts. Start talking about, our daily price action. Today I'm going to do a quick snippet of both, but I'm going to start off with Bitcoin. Bitcoin as a currency pair. We have seen a lot of upside, downside, sideways motion. But where it's at, we see resistance is still holding true to be strong. But to be honest, I'm looking for this zone right here to be tested. We see a nice pullback. Stop profit has been hit. Even based off the daily candle, we see a lot of bearish movement. If we start to zoom in, we're gonna create a little box. No, I don't want to highlight nothing yet. But what I was trying to get at with this zone came over here, and this engulfing structure seems to be holding true. But we're not gonna use the wicks yet. What was I trying to do? What did I just change? Let me escape. Alright, cool. This zone right here is what I believe is going to be tested when we create a floor. Because the floor was created right here. This was once a roof. If you can see that. You know what? I'm gonna go back where I was at before with it. I think that this didn't work out like I wanted to. Boom. Let's go back. There we go. Boom. What I'm gonna do with this zone though is I'm gonna extend it. Some traders will tell you do not extend it past the candle. It's not valid at that point. It's all debatable. There's still a strong point of reaction, and this is why I use it, and the sensitive I use it. Look at that. Oh, I built even a better spot, so I didn't even have to use that one. In this instance, I don't have to use this into the future. I'm just going to leave it where it's at. But remember that level, because there's a lot of indecision that goes on around there. Boom. We're going to use this zone right here that broke through. Because right here, this would be the ceiling. And right here, price where Bitcoin is at, is finding a floor. So the opportunity to buy has already been missed. It was around $9,439. You should have had opened your buy position. From there, you would have been secure. you would have secured 10 pips with a stop profit of 10 pips. This is how I've learned to actually maintain my profits that have been occurring over time, because I would hold trades not understanding that price goes up and down. When price goes up and down, if you leave your trades open too long, you're risking the chance of losing money, and you will be upset because you have to start over. Risk management is very important. I've learned a lot over the last few months about risk management. It takes a lot of discipline, and this discipline is practice. You have to wake up every day, watch these videos with me. At one point, you won't even need to watch my videos anymore, because I've given you enough information for you to become a self-sufficient trader. But with this area right here, where we have this kind of triangle, if we continue to break it down into lower time frames, the H4, this looks like would be a morning star. As we can see, there was a lot of higher highs, higher lows. I'm going to go over that with y'all in a little bit. With this type of price action that I'm doing, and what I want to do is I want to change the candles to the line, and then boom. I mean, I have my EMAs. Can I hide this? I'm pretty sure there's a hide. Show hide. Alright, boom. Right here. Those points, those are all nice strong points of reaction. So the highest point of reaction was there. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to have fun with some trend lines. I want to change this color. It was orange before. I'm going to use a green. And this trend line, and the trend line. Boom. Point of reaction. I'm going to take another trend line. Because we're trying to find where price would like to find the floor. So this was the last lower high, which was broken. We're going to see it on the candle. Price came around here, tested that level, and it looks like it's finding a floor. So now that we have that with our line, we go back to our candles. Boom. Look how perfect that is. Look how perfect that is. And this is just only using price action. This trend line is kind of ugly, but y'all kind of get the gist of where I was trying to take this. Boom. So right here, we have resistance. Let me pull out some text. This is just me advancing over the time, learning to take notes. And every time I drop these videos is the only time I analyze. I'm not on the charts all the time like I used to be, only because I do work soon. I'll be working less. I'm making adjustments where I don't have to work as much, so I can actually focus on the chart, because I believe I do got it. The charts in itself is very, very resistance. Boom. We use the line chart to get, oh my gosh. I needed text, not to look for an indicator. This is text, right? Oh, boom. Okay. This right here. And we're just using market structure to find support, resistance. There's so many ways to find support and resistance. Support. Resistance. The only thing that sucks about having so many things on your chart is so easy. I need to start locking these in. That's what I'm gonna start trying to do. Locking these in. Boom. Resistance. Right there, price found its resistance. So from here, we would have our pullback. So what we want to do is pull out our fibs. We're going to use our Fibonacci, because Fibonacci measures what? The counter trend. And this is what we use Fibonacci retracement for, to measure counter trend. Everyone uses fibs for their own perspective and their own way. We found our last support, which we would find the bottom of that. Boom. I like to use the average. So I would do this right here. Boom. And what is that? A 32.8 pattern completion. What possibly would be a pattern completion. It got to the 50%, which, you know, is also a PRZ zone. In these areas, we're looking for opportunities to buy because we know the market's in an uptrend. We're measuring the counter trend where resistance came in. When this came and printed, I would have pulled out my fibs and started looking for areas of opportunity to continue to buy. Boom, you could use pending orders. What sucks about pending orders, your stop loss is down here, ideally. Because why I say that? If we're on an uptrend, this whole completion, the 0% completion, that's what you're risking. So depending on where fibs, if you were able to catch this move, where did this actually break at? This actually broke right here. Boom. Price came up. Boom. No, I'm sorry. Price came and broke right here. See, it even almost hit. It's from its fractal move. It almost made its completion. So from right there, matter of fact, that's not even the proper fibs for that move or push. No, that's what I'm measuring right now. Yes, boom. So most people would have extended their Fibonacci from that first initial push, because coming this way, you would have a break of structure if you're measuring the downtrend, because a lot of people still thought Bitcoin was dropping down. So you would have had your 0% from here down to here, and you would have noticed it got broken over here above that, around that 88.6 area, and then it's starting to continue up, which would make the break of structure. Because right here it was resistance, came down, found some support, tested that support. Let me see if I can get more text so y'all can follow through. Support. Found support here. That support was created right there. Boom. Came up. Broke that. Retested that support. And what I ideally believe is going to continue to make its way up. Your take profit would be here. There's really no solid entries because I like to enter at the bottom because I like to maximize my profit. So I've learned to wait. I'm going to start probably learning how to create the proper pending order. Even on the 1 hour, we have a nice little clear double bottom right here. Boom, double bottom within that zone would give us confirmation. It's going to come test this resistance right here. Once price tests that resistance, we can see a lot of, you know, potential movement. But for now, we're just going to have to wait. We're going to see what happens in the next few hours, next few days, because going into lower time frames, the clarity is there. Boom. Some people would say it broke based off that. It hit a strong resistance over here. So what happens when price hits a resistance? It goes and finds support, because price can only go two directions, up and then it can go down. So why a lot of this is repetitive, because these are things I've taught myself and trained myself to do. And you as the subscriber that likes this trading content, this is the life of a trader. Every day, you know, you sit there and watch setups, see potential setup, learn to maximize your setup. Some people would say that if this doesn't close above this right here, it's heading on its way back down. But if we pull out our bigger fibs and then we maximize the whole push, we'll realize we're at a 38.2. Price can continue to come down to 100% to test that original beginning, retest the whole move, and then shoot back up. I've seen a lot of different types of move. This is why I say it's nice to wait, because you want clarity, you want confirmation. Like, comment, subscribe if you like today's price action. I will continue to deliver more price action. I think the next video should be on Ripple. I thought I was going to have time to do both, but for now, I was only able to do BTCusd. Possible, you know what? This is a re-entry. You just gotta wait, because we have a triple bottom right here on some support that I have written out here. I hope you're taking notes.